Alrighty, and we're back. So I've been taking quite a bit more time than I expected to do this analysis. So in the previous video, I went over game one between Sledge and Stoks, and in this video, I'm going to be conservative and say I'll probably just do game two. So this will be like a three-part video series because this is a three-game set that goes on here. And again, it's just me talking about this set between Stoks and Sledge from a recent weekly. This is primarily directed toward the players themselves, so keep that in mind as you listen in. These are guys that I know personally, so let's get it on. Lock Donkey Kong. And let's skip most of this stage striking here, because I think, hey, it's me in commentary without red. Okay, and more stage striking. And okay, so it looks like Fountain of Dreams is the pick. Okay, this is a pretty good pick for Mario. Sledge did take game one, so it was Stoks' counter pick. And this is a close quarters map. Mario is going to be able to, negate some of DK's survivability here. He's not going to die off the top easily. Well, I guess DK usually KOs off the sides. So both characters do that pretty well. But generally, Mario will have the advantage with his overall just kind of quicker moves and ability to get in and out. And his lack of range doesn't hurt him as much. So yeah, generally a pretty good Mario counter pick, and we get right into it. Sledge charging up the punch, Stoks immediately throws a fireball, it bounces off the platform, and that's going to immediately threaten Sledge. Yeah, okay. So we saw this in game one where Sledge would try to charge the punch in neutral, and it didn't really work out for him because of fireballs and how they can just force him to shield. So he only gets like 1 or 2 winds out of it, and then look at the situation where Stoks has 13% and an up air. So he's pressuring him because Sledge chose to open that way. So keep that in mind, Sledge. Oh, okay, so that opening... Ooh, okay, that's a really good jump to get away from the upper pressure. And he lands this nice little soft back air that leads into a grab. So that's smart. And then, okay, yeah, going for this... I've seen this cargo throw nair up tilt punish before. So that'll work pretty well. And in this situation, gosh, I wish I knew a little bit more about the hit stun and Donkey Kong's moves, because Stoks back airs out. And it seems like someone who knows more about DK's moves could judge whether the opponent will be able to escape or not. And if Sledge was aware of that, he might have been able to just duck under the platform and react to whatever Mario did. Because if you look at this positioning here, he's probably going to land on the platform. He could drift away, I guess. But in this case, it is the back air choice. So he gets out of the combo. Bit of a zealous forward air there. And we're back. Good spacing with the down tilt. Ooh, and the dash attack barely misses. Okay. Breaking out here. And yeah, look at this huge commitment here. Oh, Ledge, tournament winner into forward air. I mean, it doesn't really get punished, but I mean, you got to be really careful when going for stuff like that. And good coverage with the jab after the nair. If Stoks had been just a tad quicker, I think he could have still gotten the grab out of that. I don't know. Anyway, so the dash attack not gonna convert terribly well. Okay. Yeah. So when I talk about punish game, because Mario has a great punish game on Donkey Kong, and so this is gonna be a double up air. Sledge actually might have been able to shield in time, but this is gonna be a double up air. So in this situation, let's see. So Stoks opts for double up air. He could probably up tilt here and rack up a little bit more percent before the up airs, because at low percents, it seems like Donkey Kong is heavy enough that he will sort of exit hit stun before you can really get what you want out of it. So he does an up air here. And okay, so Sledge is out of hit stun here. He actually, I mean, there's not a whole lot he could do here. He had wiggle out air dodge, but that really require really insane reaction. So he gets clipped by this other one because he has to land. And if he did a little more percent, that combo might have been true, but it wasn't. And then a good reaction with the dash attack here, but he crouch cancels. And then the neutral get up, and Stoks whiffs a dash grab. So he doesn't jump cancel the grab, which puts him in a significant amount of lag. and then Sledge is going to, oh, but Sledge whiffs his only grab. Um, yeah, it did look like that grab would have worked with DK, so I mean, kind of an understandable mistake, but at the same time, it's something you could probably wave dash out and grab instead. Uh, yeah, little micro situation that was understandable mistake, but so stock spot dodges. Sledge takes advantage of it. Good DI here. Oh, okay. Not good enough, I guess. I thought he was going to live. Let me just look at this again. Okay. Oh, yeah, Mario just like, he like bends over and then DK barely can't get him. Okay. And then, oh, actually, that was a mistake, that spot dodge. Okay, the whiff grab, I guess it was a mistake, but in terms of human reaction time, there wasn't much time to react to the fact that he whiffed a grab, so I guess the spot dodge made sense. Yeah, this just one of those weird situations that happens in Smash where neither player is like really on top of things. It's sort of a scramble, and just whoever picks the better option. Just okay, that was really unhelpful. But anyway, we had this, and he gets a jab and leads into a grab, and then okay, so let's look at the DI here because I thought that Mario could have lived from this. So forwarder coming down, Stoks is DIing directly in to the left. Okay, so he's DIing directly in. You could probably DI up and in, and that might have made a difference. I'm not sure. Yeah, because I expect him to live that. Stoks, my man. What have I? I've been talking about the forward air attempts on the platforms here. So he gets this little hit, and look, he's going for it again. Just waveland on react in this situation because the platform's kind of low. It's really easy for you to do, but in this case, DK just slides off, and you get some jabs, so not bad. Yeah, and Sledge definitely that was not a very good grab attempt here. Mario's a bit too high for that to work, maybe a bit out of range. Short out in air, probably the better option. So the Stoks gets out, Sledge in the corner. Yes, down tilt. DK is heavy, man. He's going to fall fast. So let's see, how does that happen? So Sledge whiffs a grab. He goes for this forward air. Okay, so this is something I'm noticing. Sledge tends to like forward air to attempt to discourage people from pressuring him, which can work, but maybe instead of doing that all the time, you just land and down tilt, like space that out as he tries to punish the landing. A thought to process, seeing how Stoks sort of gets in on you here. Gets in with the crouch cancel down tilt. So I mean, Sledge's down tilt comes out late enough that Stoks capitalizes with the crouch cancel. And so this would be a down tilt into, okay. Once again, he wants that forward air, man. But yeah, DK is not going to be like popped up high enough for this. And this is, I think, something that Stoks has been working on where he's got some muscle memory that he needs to sort of undo. Down tilt forward air being the muscle memory. And this will work on a lot of characters, but DK falls a bit too fast. So instead of this forward air, which you can see he actually pressed a full hop, maybe a short hop would have worked, going a little bit farther over. I don't think he dashed to get any momentum, so maybe if you dash short hop forward air, that could have worked. Or like run up down smash, I think would have been a really good option in this situation. So let's see, crouch cancel down tilt. Yep, okay, so he's gonna fall. So if you run up and down smash, or even like forward smash, like walk forward a little bit and sweet spot the forward smash, probably those would have worked better. In the meantime, Sledge is gonna not jump into it, so that's good. He might have been in hit stun anyway, so he does this super low sweet spot, which is good. Very, very good. Gets a grab. Oh, and then the smart stuff from Sledge, just realizing he's a high percent, and Stoks unfortunately unable to make the recovery. Alfred and I talked about this a bit on commentary. Okay, so he's going to drop low. In this case, so Stoks chooses to double jump and down B. I'm not sure if he could have double jumped to the left and wall jumped off the platform. Let's see. because I think this recovery was possible. Maybe instead of choosing to double jump first, he could have down B'd to the left, double jumped, wall jumped from the center, and then can you make the up B from there? I'm not totally sure. Anyway, the result is that Sledge gets the trade that he wants, and charges a bit of the punch while he's at it. And then what happens to him? So he's okay. So he runs out. Oh, actually, accidentally whiffed a punch here on the top platform. You have to look at that carefully. Yeah, it just punches right there. So I mean, a bit of a mishap, but charges most of it anyway. Running around here. So he's in the air, which granted, Stoks has control of the ground if he wants because he's invincible. So he's in the air, and we see him wind up another forward air. Sledge, my man. Can't keep doing these from the edge here. Let's take a look at that once again. Ooh, yeah, you saw the wind up there? And he gets punished with this little up air here. And actually, okay, before I see what Stoks does, let me tell you what I would try to do in this situation. I would probably try to L cancel and grab after I land here. And okay, it wouldn't have worked. Anyway, I don't play Mario. So instead, Stoks gets a nice little punish. Let's look at that string here. Oh, we're all the way back. Dang it. Stoks, I'm sorry I'm making you watch this over and over. Okay. So up air punish. Okay, so yeah, L cancel grab would not have worked. I'm dumb. So back air here. Smart downward choice. Gets the grab before. Yeah, Mario's short enough that he kind of ducks the up B out of shield from behind in this situation. So, okay, actually, yeah, let's take the moment to talk about the out of shield game here for Donkey Kong Sledge, because I've seen a lot of uppies out of shield that have kind of not been great. There is a time to just roll, to just hold down, hold shield, and hold the C stick in a direction, because that will buffer a roll like on the first available frame. And I think I remember watching the game on Game 2 on Battlefield from our set Sledge, and there were a couple of opportunities where I noticed that my combos were not true, and you could have gotten out by buffering a roll or something. So just keep in mind that I know DK's out of shield game is kind of bad, but there is a time to just roll away and try to reset to neutral and like space stuff out with your long limbs, or use DK's really good movement. So yeah, just think about that as you rewatch your sets and stuff. So back to the match. Down throw, up smash. Would an up tilt have worked? Okay, so the video is long enough that I have trouble going to the right spots. Okay, so down throw here. Yeah, turn around, up tilt, that would have caught him. Better than up smash, because yeah, too much lag here. And he misses the tech, so you sort of get a nice fireball reset, actually. That was a really cool fireball reset. And then, oh, hey, lights are out again. In this situation, yeah, you're going to push him off the platform with, like, any attack. He actually doesn't shield in time, so you just jab combo him. Again, another up smash, it works out. So, yeah, these up smashes have been, I mean, they led to scramble situations where you're in the advantage. But it's still kind of dropping the combo here. So yeah, try instead turn around up tilt. That will work a lot, and it will set up better for combos. And oh, the forward air works this time. So yeah, it can work, especially on a small platform like that against a big body like DK, but keep in mind that has not always worked. So good DI by Sledge here though. He's off stage, and the sweet spot recovery, was there anything Sledge could, or Stoks could have done about that? It was a pretty good sweet spot. Yeah, turn around down smash, probably would have whiffed. Okay, I'll just call that a really good recovery by Sledge. And then come down, still has the get up attack option available, but he just chooses to stall out, and Stoks gives him a little space. Okay, down throw, forward air. So here's a thought, if we're talking about punish game here. Okay, nice upper breakout. Okay, so you get this down throw, and you've been going for the forward air. Sledge knows you want the forward air. So what if you short hop, drift a little bit to the left so you don't land on the platform, and do an up air as late as you possibly can? Because you get this forward air here, he just like falls into it. He's still in hits and right, so a short hop up air would hit him at this point. So what if you did the short hop up air into a forward air, because that would push him a little bit more toward the right and lessen the chance of you getting this reverse hitbox you get here, and it would make the forward air more likely to kill afterward. I know you like those forward airs, man, but you can take advantage of the fact that your opponent knows you want it, and capitalize off of their survival DI, and then get a follow-up after like a weak hit. It's kind of like if you ever watch like a falcon get a stomp, and then they could maybe kill with a knee, but instead they go for like this late up air into a knee, which absolutely will kill. It is that same idea of you take advantage of the survival DI and, you know, kind of psych him out mid-punish. So we have the good BI by Sledge. Again, he's living. Opposite recover high. Here's the top platform. Oh my gosh, that ledge cancel was beautiful. I'm gonna watch that again. Hold on. Look at that. That was beautiful. Okay, I clap it up, Sledge. I like that. His full out back airs sort of clips Stoks. Yeah, it works. Gets to grab, and oh my gosh, that's unfortunate. He definitely meant to like do a ledge cancel, do a ledge cancel. Can I talk here? Anyway, so he gets the cargo throw, and you can see the platform coming up. So he wants to run forward and get like a running short up nair, but the platform messes him up, and he kind of like slides off and does this nair that whiffs, and as a result, Stoks gets the down throw. So that's, I guess, the counter pick coming into play, benefiting Stoks there. And that time, yeah, straight up down throw forward air will work. Nothing fancy, just take the guaranteed stuff and don't mess up. So, okay, charging the punch there while invincible. These back airs seem to have been working quite a bit here for Sledge. And he actually crosses him up with that back air. That's cool. So, baits out the whiffed shield grab there from Stoks. Okay, so recognizes the lack of a punch opportunity. Stoks get back with the fireball, so converting that poor situation into a situation where he's getting pressure. And I like this. Okay, that was weird. All right, let's analyze this a little bit in depth here. Okay. So the good DI by Stoks, I think, was that. Gosh, I keep having to rewind. Yeah, he's holding to the right. He's sort of caught on to this tendency of Sledge to throw to the right. Sledge, I don't know if you're aware of that, but you throw people to the right a lot. So he's DIing well to avoid the follow-up. Gets back with the fireball. Sledge maybe could have back aired, but he shields, which is it's fine from this distance. Except he comes in with the forward air as he tries to do something on a shield. Yeah, that could be a situation where you just hold shield and buffer a roll away. Maybe, I don't know, either direction could work. So he gets this. Instinct is to shielding in on a platform. And yeah, we see this again from Sledge where he goes for this wind-up forward air, and Stoks just kind of capitalizes it with these quicker aerials. So Sledge, you're going to either have to not do this as much or space it better, because maybe could have drifted back a little farther. So keep that in mind. Maybe you could have wave dashed back instead, like a down tilt that has pretty good coverage due to the platform height. But instead, we get Stoks coming in here with this down air into up air. That probably could have led to a grab. Instead, we have this full hop, which sort of works because, like, so he chooses the down air, which is pretty kind of safe. He can actually ledge cancel if he spaces this right and, like, get a falling up air to get safe pressure. So that's a good down air choice. And instead what happens is he pushes Sledge off the platform and down Bs, which I guess that works in this situation because it pops him up and he just continues to combo. So, I mean, props, I guess. That's too far back. Okay, and this is another situation where I would opt for an up tilt because these full hop up airs at mid percent on DK, it's it's sort of working, um, but it doesn't look like it's entirely a true combo. So here he gets a down air into up tilt. So here that's a pretty good follow up. That'll be an up air. And again, these platforms are the platform extensions are not Stoks is not capitalizing too well off of these. And that's been a trend, something to work on here. Okay, so again, he has to tech. You're out of lag, Stoks. So instead of shielding here, you don't have to shield. You could maybe jab to try to catch the mistech to get a jab reset, or just wait for his option, because yeah, you have to recognize these moments where DK falls fast enough that he will have to tech to try to like not just fall and miss it and be open. So that is your opportunity to just react to whatever he does on the platform and follow up. So you actually just release the shield and jabs. He has no time to do that, I guess. Grab would have worked. It's one of those scramble situations. Let's see what happens when we get to the ground here. Oh yeah, Stoks accidentally releases shield. Sledge is in shield. Spot dodges, but yeah, okay. So you know it's DK wants to grab there. So Stoks spot dodges. That's good. Probably could have gotten a grab or a down smash here. You can see that he's just about out of lag, and DK is still coming back. Gets a jab, and it is crouch cancel. Okay, so in that situation, probably grab or down smash, or down tilt, something like that. Jab, bit too weak. Okay, Stoks flubbing his out of shield stuff a little bit. Sledge trying to get in there. Good nair. Oh, okay, just run up and do it, I guess. And this should be the stock. Yeah, okay, that was smart. So this just looks like one of those callouts, when someone's dash dancing in neutral and you're just like, okay, I think I'm just going to invade your space now. Yep, calls him out for it. Well spaced back air, and that will do it. Okay, good stuff. Let's see how Sledge reacts. Comes in with the back air, puts Stoks in the bad spot, but gets clipped by the fireball. Good reaction on the grab. And okay, so it seems that okay, so you see Stoks is already holding left here. Actually, he's mashing out. And he mashes out and he actually holds left at the right time. So he's catching on to the fact that Sledge will tend to jump in a direction and then throw him off stage in the direction that he's moving. And Stoks is DIing appropriately. So he's DIing down and away, whichever way Sledge is moving. Yeah, he's not DIing toward him, which is good. It's good adaptation. And the forward air will whiff. So he puts out a fireball. Interesting cape, okay, but it doesn't quite work out. The up out of shield covering him, and actually, what was the DI on that? Oh yeah, you see he's holding down, probably trying to fall to the ground here, and then he realizes that, and then yeah, okay. So he can just come down with the back air. Sledge not reacting quite in time. Gets pushed off. Doesn't forward, still gets clipped, but okay. I have to process stuff. So it doesn't shield in time, pushed off. Okay. See, I don't really like this decision to charge a punch here after this down tilt. Yeah, so in this situation, so Stoks is sort of, yeah, he's going to land. So why are you charging a punch here when he's in like short hop aerial range? I'm not sure what you expect him to do here. I would take advantage of the fact that he has just been hit to try to like creep up and down tilt again, or go for a grab because he's shielding, and you've gotten a lot of. I've seen some earlier grabs off of like tech in place shields from Stoks. So yeah, the punch choice here, not a great idea, in my opinion. Up he had a shield. Good, pretty good spacing from Stoks. Slips off the edge here. Not a terrible loss. Okay, I like the idea of the jab grab there, but Sledge had the appropriate response to spot dodge. So that's just good play, in general. But the gets him with the jab again. And here, okay, this is a nice little mini Falcon extension, but guess what happens? Sledge lands on a platform, and Stoks doesn't capitalize. Oh, that's what happens. Okay, so this time Fountain sort of works against him. So right now, he's on this platform, and he probably just wants to like full hop, but he slips off a little. See how he just like goes in the air, and his double jump can't get that high. So that's a little mistake with the platform movement. And again, we have Sledge trying to charge a punch here, and he gets put in a bad spot. Like, yeah, and then that's it. Like, so main takeaway for Sledge, I would say, is don't Okay, Sledge is hurting. Gets a back air. Now here, Mario's in the air. You got to get below Mario here. You gotta like, I don't know, dash attack at the platform and get below, pressure him with up airs or up tilts. Something besides swing your arms and let him recover. I know you like the punch, but you need to have better positioning. Like, you need to have him off stage. You need to be invincible. You need to have some better scenario than when he's recovering on a platform on the other side of the stage, especially on a small stage like Fountain of Dreams. And this is what ultimately, like, it's lockstep situation. That's the mistake that cost you your stock ultimately, because he does an up air. DK and shield, not a great position. Up E out of shield might have worked, I guess. But he gets sort of this delayed jab that catches the out of shield option. Real quick, let's... Yeah, up air, bit of a whiff. Okay. Yeah, he delays that jab just a tad, and then he gets this jab grab, down throw, into forward air. And actually, Sledge, I think you had a chance. Okay, so let's watch this. So jab, grab. So he's going to down throw, right? He's probably going to down throw. You're at a percent where you could die. So in this case, I would DI toward center stage instead of off stage, because that forces Stoks to extend his punish a little bit before he can go for the forward air kill. Instead, what happens is you DI left, and that is away from the stage, and Stoks will have an easy time with the short hop forward air conversion, and kablam. I know that hurts to watch, but let that be a reminder. If you're going to probably die anyway, at least make it so you can probably live by DIing towards center stage. So that's game 2. So once again, main takeaways for Stoks. You got to work on converting off of platform tech chases. Don't commit quite as hard, or I don't know. There is a time and a place for the forward air, and I'll kind of leave that up to you to figure out. But generally, you can cover things better by like waveling on the platform or choosing like a down air or an up air from above or below, respectively, to try to cover things. And then Sledge, main takeaway is don't try to charge a punch in neutral, or instead of trying to charge a punch after hitting him, take advantage of the fact that you have hit him and like get underneath, establish good positioning. And Stoks try to optimize punishes with like, those up tilts, and that situation with you almost killed him with a forward air, but not quite. You could have extended with an up air instead. So keep those things in mind, and that ties the set up at 1-1, and here we will go to game 3 next. So I'll see you guys next time.